Yes. Hello, how's everyone? Well, I tell you what, our kids went out of fault. We made some mistakes, not proud of it. We're going to work on that tomorrow, but the one thing about it, this was a 2-week thing for those kids. It's a very emotional time. It was a very emotional time. And I take my hat off to those young men. They fought. They could have gave in, but those young men fought. That Florida State pride, that's the key. And like I said, I told them in there in the locker room, I said, guys, we're going to correct those mistakes tomorrow. We're going to get out of it tomorrow. And they said, Coach, we got you. We got you. We got your back, Coach. And again, it's amazing. God put us in situations to help young men. We as college coaches must understand why we're doing this job. And I just want to thank my mother for instilling that into me. And I don't think I could have been able to do it if my mother didn't instill things like that into me. It's a statement like made to the college coaches. We must instill a work ethic in these young men.
Questions? Start with Ira, over to your right.
Odell, I know some former players came back today as well. What does it mean to get Florida State back into a bowl game now that you've done that twice now?
Well, it means the world, because sometimes you selfishly you think about yourself. But when these young men come to Florida State, they sign on the dotted line. They expect that. That's the expectation of Florida State University, to be in the top 5 every year and win national championships. We didn't make it. We won't be in the New Year's Day Bowl, but we're going Bolden. That's something we can build on as a university, and we are going to build on it.
Coach, earlier this week, and I guess throughout the week, we saw a lot of current players on the team kind of tweet out their support of you and potentially as a candidate for the vacancy. I know you aren't thinking that far ahead, your focus is still on the season, but just to see that your current players think that highly of you, what did that mean to you as just an individual? That's
great, they think that way. But I'm gonna say it again, my main concern, it's not about Odell. It's about mentoring these young men and coaching them to a successful season. That's what it's about. I don't want no attention on me. I want all the attention on them, positive attention.
Coach, you and President Thrasher met at midfield. What did he say to you? Did he give you a vote of confidence or what, just nice words? What did he say?
He told me, he said, Odell, nice work. Keep up the great work. And I told him, I love you. We're Seminoles.
Odell, I know you don't want the focus on you, but the fans were chanting your name at the end of the game. What was that like?
That's awesome. That's awesome. The fans recognize you. That's awesome. That's that pride. And as I said before, we are a family at Florida State. I'll say that to the day I die. We are a family.
We'll go back to Ira on your right.
Odell, some of the things that the team had been doing, like before the kickoff and some other things that they're not doing anymore, were those strictly your decisions? Did you talk to anybody on the staff about making changes like that? Or
what are you talking about? What things are you talking about?
The swag surfing and some of the things like that.
The what?
Swag surfing?
What is swag surfing? I don't know what that is.
Before kickoffs earlier this season, they were swaying with music on the big screen.
Well, I told our kids, you must earn certain things at Florida State University. I'm not going to give it to you as a head coach. I say, we need to understand that. You must earn certain things. That's exactly what I told them.
Come back over here to the left.
Coach, what do you want to focus on the most going into the bye week?
You know what I want to focus on the most? Fundamentals. See, sometimes we look at all the touchdowns, the interceptions. How do you get those touchdown interceptions? By being fundamentally sound. Think about this, we're fundamentally sound, we'll get more. And we're gonna get out of it this week. We're gonna practice hard. And we're gonna be fundamentally sound when we go into that game.
Ira? Back to you, Nick.
Odell, you had a lot of guys out today with injuries. How did you see the younger guys and backups step up?
Yeah, awesome, man. You know, going around to each meeting, and I went around to each meeting, I would do that every day in the morning time. I tell the guys, I say, you're at Florida State. So we expect you to go in there and play well, do your assignment. And the coaching staff did a very good job. You know, you look at it, Corey Durden, he only played the first half and one series in the second half, or two series in the second half. And you saw young kids coming out there playing. That was awesome. But that's the expectation at Florida State. When you step on that field, you're a starter.
Go up a couple rows to Brendan on your right.
Odell, you talked about the expectation for players when they come to Florida State to get bowl eligible. What was it like to see the guys celebrating the way they did to get back to this place after missing it last year?
That was awesome. Think about it. Florida State, what? How many years in a row went to bowls? 36 years. If 1 year we don't go, that's the expectation at Florida State. In the top 5 and winning national championships. Nothing less.
Go to Corey, top left.
Odell, how cool was it? Hamsas interception return. That's a lot of effort by a kid that has really been kind of making plays all season for you guys.
That was awesome. Hamsa worked so hard, and he's the type of kid, he want to please you. And for that to happen for Hamsa, it was great. It was awesome.
And I just want to ask about the kick return that Isaiah Bolden had. They had been pooching him the first 3 or 4 kicks. Did you guys talk to him about, hey man, go run up and get that and go?
Yes, we knew what they was trying to do. They was trying to keep the ball out of his hands. So we told him, I said, Isaiah, first, make it like you're going to be on the 5-yard line. Then when you get ready to kick it, run up and catch it and take it the distance. He almost got it out there, but he did exactly what we said.
Gene?
Odell, first I have to ask you, when's the last time you did the fight song? You sang that.
Last Saturday
You sing it last
in the locker room.
Okay, before that, when's the last time you sang? You're a player?
No, we sung it last time we won here. But no, I tell you what, that's something, that's tradition that we're going to keep because that's important. You must understand what Florida State means to you. That fight song, actually, I like singing it with my daughter, and she tried to sing it in different ways, but it's awesome. And the pride of this university, when those kids leave this university, 5th year senior, 4th year seniors, they're gonna know that fight song and they're gonna teach it to their kids. And we're gonna keep getting kids coming here, their kids to come here. So we're gonna ingrain that in them.
And also just getting Jordan Travis out there, how's he coming along? What does he give you being a dual threat quarterback?
Jordan gives you a lot. He's a kid that can throw the ball. He understands the game, and he's just a humble kid. And you know, he's a very unselfish young man. He came to Florida State knowing that, hey, I'll probably be on the third team, but that kid gonna be a leader for this team one day. That tells you something. Hey, gives you another weapon.
All right, anything else? Okay, thanks, guys.